Hello, this is Shelley Penner with the CGT News Hour, broadcasting on May 20th, 2032. Today, we're going to cover some of the progress that has been made on projects that were just in the planning stages in 2022. This past decade has seen enormous improvement in the quality of life for homeless pets. Let's go first to Brooklyn, New York, and meet Lori Denman.
Back in 2022, the homeless pet population was at a breaking point. Over 3 million homeless pets were euthanized that year in the US. Fast forward to today, May 20th, 2032. Nationwide, dogs and cats from puppy mills are no longer being sold in pet stores. Today, dogs and cats from animal shelters are received by pet stores and adopted out. Posh Pets Rescue and other rescue groups have been rehabilitating these mill animals, giving them new lives in loving homes. Compassion has also increased globally. Cosmetic animal testing, commercial whaling, the shark fin trade, and wildlife trafficking are things of the past. Factory farming of animals for food is also being phased out due to the overwhelming preference for plant-based foods. Healing the planet. Hallelujah.
Some of the world's most pressing issues are climate change, plastic pollution, and poverty. Tackling any one of these issues is a huge undertaking. Our next story is about an initiative that tackles all three. How, you might ask? Community members are taking discarded plastic trash and building things with it. The initiative is called Bottles to Bricks. Let's take a closer look.
Hello. 10 years ago, these streets were overflowed with plastic bottles. Now, it looks clean. We picked the bottles, filled it with trash, and made plastic bricks.
I didn't think that these plastic bricks were strong enough, but they are stronger than regular bricks. No matter how you hit them, you can't break them. These plastic bricks were used to construct structures such as schools, water tanks, and outhouses. It's not just ordinary, it's very beautiful. It was not just a community effort to clean the environment, but it created jobs.
Well, all it took was a little bit of creativity and hard work, and we were able to clean our environment while creating some beautiful structures and also providing jobs to the local community.
Humanity has experienced a challenging decade. It started with a global pandemic and continued with years of lockdown across the globe. This pandemic revealed the rift among communities around the world. Unfortunately, we experienced and/or witnessed conflicts in Ethiopia, Africa, Yemen, in the Middle East, and in Ukraine, in Europe. The international community and world leaders have reached a consensus. It's time for humanity to come together and heal our past. Today is the official launch of the Peace, Forgiveness, Reconciliation, and Reparation Commission in Pretoria, South Africa. Let's hear from our correspondent, Tasmia.
Thank you, Shelley. What a challenging decade for humanity. It is now 10 years since the COVID pandemic. The pandemic unveiled the best of humanity and the worst of humanity. Who can forget the Russian invasion of Ukraine and how the world hesitated to help? The good news is that we now have a consensus. Today, world leaders have put their signature to the final agreement to heal the past. The official launch of the Peace, Forgiveness, Reconciliation and Reparation Commission takes place in Pretoria, South Africa. What a giant step for humanity. Over to you, Shelley.
Thank you, Tasmia. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in to the CGT News Hour. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast. Stay tuned. There's more to come.